and welcome back to my channel. It's Simply Jessica here today with a video of the trip that I took to Belize. So come with me. Let's go. Okay, guys, so here we go. We're just going to go board this wonderful flight. It took about 4 hours to get there, 3.5, 4 hours to get there. And then when we get there, we land in this beautiful, beautiful place called Belize. We stayed at a resort called Mystic River Resort. I almost said resort. Resort. This is the walkway. I cannot say enough good things about this place. It's in the middle of a rainforest. And so you're not surrounded by a bunch. It's just the rainforest. This is the walkway to my, actually, I didn't stay personally with anybody. I went with my friends. But this is the walkway to the room. I don't know if you want to call it a bungalow or something on those lines. This walk alone was worth the trip. It is absolutely stunning. It was quiet. All you hear is birds chirping and other maybe things making some noises, but it was so peaceful and so beautiful. You turn here to go to your place and look at this little stone walkway. How absolutely gorgeous is this? So my friend stayed right there to your right. I was to the left. My other friend stayed in another one that we can see from where we are right now. I'm just showing you the outside of it. Later on night, when I come back, is when I'm going to show you the inside of this place. So you can see you're not attached to anybody. It is all on its own, which makes it just feel so personal. You know what I mean? So this is walking into it. This is at nighttime, obviously, but I have to show you the inside of this room. It was just gorgeous. Again, I cannot say enough nice things about this place. You just have to look at this. Tons of windows everywhere. The scenery was just amazing. It was very hot in Belize during the day. It was between 92, 96 degrees. There is no air conditioning. Look at that fireplace. I thought it was going to be so much hotter than it was. It was not at night. I'm assuming it has to do with the rainforest, but the windows are open. I had a fan on and it was actually nice and cool. And then it has your own little balcony that you go out on. It's hard to see what I could see during the day, which was just trees, and it was so gorgeous. But this is your little private balcony. There is all the trees. It's all you see, and you see the river during the day. Look how cute. It is so private and so secluded, but not all at the same time. And then this is going into the bathroom, which was just stunning. I had to show you. Look how beautiful. Those flower petals and stuff that you see are real flowers. They like put them on there every day when they came and did up the room. It was just absolutely stunning. This place was gorgeous. The sink alone, the vanity, everything was just so perfect. And then you have this super, super high ceilings with those beautiful ceiling fans that look like leaves. With those on and the fan next to me, I actually slept with a blanket on. So I thought it was going to be really hot, but it wasn't. It was gorgeous. I couldn't even. We're going to go down to the restaurant that is on the resort, and everything is just wide open, which is another thing that is so beautiful about it, because you're just kind of in it. So it's like in the rainforest. You're not closed into a building unless you were in your room, but all those windows and it being open, it was just kind of like you were just in it, which was just stunning. There is some lovely couches over here in front of this little fireplace that you're going to see. Guys, I wish you can see this with the way that I saw this, because this place was gorgeous. I'm definitely going to have to do like a Yelp review or something like that. Look at this. It is just so beautiful. Such nice tables. They have it set up different for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner, like the table settings and stuff. There's a bunch of my friends. And this is the view from my balcony. Could that not have been any more perfect than it was? Look at it. It was just so serene. You just sit there. It is so nice. Again, you hear all kinds of noises. I'm not exactly sure what they came from. I know there was monkeys and birds and everything, and it was just, oh, I loved it. Here's just some really, really beautiful flowers you see. And when I went out, I had a little bird friend on my balcony, and he just kind of hung out with me. And look at the flowers. And everything, the colors are so vibrant and so pretty there as well that I just absolutely love it. And they have this gorgeous little waterfall that was out at the front of the resort. The place was, it was stunning. It really was. And all these little roadways, I want to say like sidewalks, roadways, led to different things, to the restaurant, to the bar, to something called Pebble Beach. You took that way, it took a different way, but a path like that to get to the pool. And here was that gorgeous, gorgeous pool. Look at it. I love it. Shape of a heart, absolutely gorgeous. And again, like I said, this place has multiple little bungalows. And again, it just feels so private and so secluded that it was just very personal. And even at the pool and stuff, there just was not crowded. There wasn't a ton of people. It was beautiful. And then we had this bird right here. He came to eat his breakfast while we were eating ours. And then we were off. This is chocolate and crafts. It teaches you how to make or how they make their chocolate. So here is her giving an example. If the cocoa is on there and she's just rubbing that with this stone, which was really, really awesome. And then it would eventually turn into more of a paste, which was really cool. And as they went on, they gave us like all kinds of different things to mix in it, and you kind of drank it like hot chocolate. It was definitely different, but it was pretty freaking cool to do. When we left there, we decided that we are just going to go a little bit of sightseeing around town. The town here is called San Ignacio. Absolutely gorgeous. These buildings and stuff are beautiful. Again, like I said, a lot of the things there are just super stunning in color, very bright, very beautiful. So we just went for our walk. There, once you get down to the bottom of this, it's their downtown shopping area. They have such a ton of stuff that you can do and see and shop. The place was just gorgeous. I am so thankful that my friend, she is the one who suggested that we go here, and she drug me along, and it was absolutely perfect, and I love every second of it. But this is just a little view of walking down their main street in their little main town. They also had a like a flea market that was really, really cool. So they had like a flea market and a farmer's market. Their farmer's market was really, really nice. They have all kinds of stuff. There's just like a little store inside the farmer's market there. You got lots of fresh fruits, fresh beans, fresh rice, all kinds of amazing things. And then they have their little food vendors that cook that right there in front of you, which is amazing. Their food smelled so delicious. Of course, we decided to get some, and we were not sorry. It was delicious and non-expensive either. It was so good. It was worth every little cent. And like I said, it was inexpensive. It was so delicious. On another day, we traveled to Guatemala from Belize, and we went on a beautiful hike. It was, I can't remember exactly how long the hike was, but it was a beautiful hike. I wish I have to go through, I may actually post like a second video because I have to go through the GoPro to get some of the videos and pictures off of there. This hike was gorgeous. We saw monkeys up and high in the trees, swinging around, living their ever loving, beautiful lives. It was a really good time. And this hike led us to some ancient Mayan ruins, which were absolutely amazing to see. It just literally, this vacation was completely out of my norm, but oh my goodness, if it wasn't just amazing to absolutely see. This is a picture of me on top of one of the really, really, really high temples that were there. So that picture was taken right after I had, I don't know, a panic attack, an anxiety attack. I'm not even 100% sure what you would call that. I cried a little because I looked down and saw how high we were, and oh my Lord, it was scary. This was us on top of the smaller one that we climbed, which was absolutely beautiful. And here we are just hiking. The hike was just beautiful. It was calming. It was wonderful. There was so much to see. I I don't even know. It just was, like I said before, it was way out of my norm. But I'm so unbelievably grateful and thankful that I did this because it was just phenomenal. When you hike along and you get to the end and you see such beautiful things like these, the ruins, the temples. Oh, I mean, You just learn to appreciate how beautiful it actually is. I'm not going to give you a history lesson, um, but obviously they have been there a very, very, very long time. And it is just amazing and a privilege to be able to physically see them. You are allowed to climb some of them. Some of them you are not able to because they are not sturdy enough, or the rocks, the steps, whatever, may be a little uneasy. Like this one right here. This one here, you were not allowed to climb up. The one across from it, the big one, not the really, really big one, but the bigger one I climbed up. It actually had like a staircase in the back, like a now day and age made staircase. That one there, you could not, it was kind of corroded. You weren't able to climb it. The other one, like I said, there was a thing in the back to climb up. And that was that for that day. And then here are just some pictures of another part of downtown with their shopping centers, their stores, some beautiful, beautiful paintings that were inside of a little diner, not diner, a little restaurant we stopped at to have lunch. Absolutely stunning. Everything was just so beautiful. It really, really was. And as we go through, again, the colors of these buildings and everything there are just so gorgeous. Everything is very bright, very beautiful. And I don't know, it was so nice. It really was. I definitely 10 out of 10 recommend going to Belize. And then I had to show you these. These are my little flamingo earrings that my friend Karen bought, and I just thought that they were fantastic. So, of course, I had to wear those out and about. And then this day, we decided that we were going to explore a cave. When I say take a tour and explore a cave, it is not at all what I thought it was going to be. This was hard work. I'll tell you, it put a strain on my body, but again, so worth it. If you're interested in looking this up, it is called ATM Cave in Belize. We are not allowed to take cameras and anything like that with us past this certain point. So this was actually one of the tour guides who had my phone, and he was taking pictures of us getting in and getting ready to take that hike through rivers up to our chest and everything to get to this cave. But let me tell you, it was definitely intriguing. There was a lot of things where there was like sacrifices and things done for rain, like to the rain gods, so on and so forth. And you got to be able to climb through this entire cave to get to that part and see that kind of stuff. It was absolutely amazing. So again, if you're interested, just you can Google, look up ATM Cave in Belize, and you'll be able to see. Either back in a couple years ago, they were allowed to bring cameras, so you can see some pictures of like what we went through to get to where we got to. But and here we are climbing into the river to cross it. This is our tour guide, our driver, videoing our farewell. After that point, we were no longer allowed to have cameras. But guys, let me tell you, this trip was absolutely amazing. Once I get the videos and stuff and pictures off of the GoPro, I will make sure to make another video so you can see a little bit more of what we did. But this was me sitting in the van, very sad that we were headed to the airport to leave. But guys, thanks so much for tuning into this video. And until next time, bye now.